Oh, I'm sure this is going to make things better. JP the Third, VNSnow.com with you, Echo Tokyo Phoenix. We are in the slums, about to go door to door to see who looks suspicious. I'm not even lying, but hey, if push comes to shove, our character has a knife. Again, not even joking, you can see the evidence right in front of you. The area itself is a little dangerous one. It's a little dangerous, but it's nothing that I can't handle. Just in case, however, I make sure to keep one hand on the knife in my pocket at all times. Within a few minutes, I found myself surrounded by homeless, orphan children, and drunkards. I visually survey the area, but it looks the same as always. Bodies are strewn about in various states of liveliness and lifelessness. It's exactly what I've come to expect. I'm not even shocked anymore. I noticed a lone man standing off to the side and decided to speak with him first. Heard about any incidents lately? Who are you to ask me that? A copper? Cops are myth in this age. I don't know what fantasy you're stuck in, but you should sober up. Ha! I'm only joking with you. I give a small forced laugh, but the man seems unaffected. Recent incidents, huh? Always something happening around here. Since forever orphans have been kidnapped off the streets. Men are murdered for giving someone a wrong look. Ladies are captured and sold off to prostitutes. You know, that general cyberpunk dystopia look that we can't detail, but you get the idea, right? Right. Well, did anything specific happen last month? It would have been in the first or second week, I guess. The man visibly racks his mind, pulling out his canteen and taking a long gulp. The heavy scent wafting in the air seems to belong to whiskey. I'd be drinking all day if I lived in this area too. Y'all be better off asking old Rob. My memory's gone these days, so... Old Rob, is it? Does he live close to here? Doesn't live anywhere. Old Rob runs the area however he likes. Because of that, he sees everything. Alright, thanks. I'll look for him. Yes, let's go look for a random man who could possibly tell us about another random man. This is illogical. I take a step away, but the man grasps my wrist to stop me. I did you a favor, yeah? How about returning it, pretty lady? I took myself free of his grip, glaring him down as I continue walking. If you're that desperate, I reach a hand into my pocket and toss a few coins onto the ground. There's your reward. The man angrily spits in my direction, which I easily dodge, but then drunkenly clambers to the ground to retrieve the currency. This is exactly why I hate coming to this place. It's such a shit show. You are in no position to judge anybody. I don't know what high horse you think you're on, little lady, but no. This game is, you have been a prostitute this entire game. Literally up until now where you're stumbling around and hoping things go luckily enough for you. I mean, you're literally one bad choice away from being that guy. I know, I've played your choices. Stop it. Honestly, feel so bad for the kids who have to grow up here. I can't even imagine what they have to see on a daily basis and what they're subjected to themselves. Heading farther into the slums, there are plenty of groups of men talking and laughing together. However, the majority of them appear too young to be called Old Rob. So I keep searching. Again, general description, a picture, something, noticeable scar, anything. Eventually, I find an elderly man passed out piss drunk under the cover of a rundown, defunct shop. I approach him and give him a light kick to the sole of his shoes. Hey, are you alive? The old man's eyes slowly flicker open, although his mind seems quite cloudy, and his eyes are unfocused. What do you want, Missy? Are you Old Rob? Who's asking? I'll take that as a yes. Rob harumphs, taking a moment to sit up and prop himself against the dented metal door of the rundown store. Did you hear about any strange incidents that happened last month around the first or second week? Did anything stick out? The man simply makes a grunting noise, tiredly rubbing at his face. Hundreds, thousands of things happen every day. You expect me to remember all of them? So, nothing comes to mind then? Oh, I didn't say that. I'm out of something. He's enjoying this, isn't he? Well, yes, you look like quite the fool. I'm just saying. Ask nicely and I might tell you more. Okay, please tell me about it. Rob appears unimpressed by my no-nonsense response, but sighs and continues. Last month, eh? Yep, there sure was something. One guy single-handedly killed an entire fucking gang. Nearly 30 grown men just dead. Any kind of thing that happens every day. Wait, really? I didn't hear anything about that. It's true. Saw it with my own 1.5 eyes. The game was just small and new enough that no one cared. Say I believe you. What happened to this man after? He stuck around for a day or two, left, and never came back. I think he got nervous that the gang's living relatives might try and get revenge on him. I see. If this guy was trying to get away from the slums, I can understand why he might want to make some quick credits. Because here's the dumbest criminal of all time. He kills 30 men! As one Cotton Hill might say. And because he's trying to get away, decides to rob an organized crime establishment. Fair to him, it has to be run by the dumbest people of all time, and he's gotten away with it so far. But at the same time, if this was a competent story, he would have been dead a long time ago. You never know what you'll do in a life or death situation. Anyway, the timing does seem to line up. It may just be a coincidence, but this is my biggest lead so far. Oh, do you remember what the guy looked like? I ain't got much of a mind for faces, but look like your average guy. Average height and brown hair. I can't rule out that it's my target then. I only hope that I'm heading in the right direction with this. There are ways that you can know. A casino is the most recorded area on the face of the planet. More cameras per meter at a casino than any other location on Earth. I swear to you, this is a fact. Go get the videotape of the robbery. At least know what his face looks like. Do you have fingerprints? Can you, if there were rare artifacts stolen from Daedalus Dark, did anything pop up on the market that may have been sold for those credits? Because I'm pretty sure he's not just escaping with a bunch of junk. If he wants the money, he would have tried to hawk it. If he tried to hawk it, who did he try to sell it to? Nobody down there can afford it. It's only the people that are in the higher quarters. There is no reason for you to be down there, that's what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying here. And yet here we are. I feel like I'm yelling in the wind. This game knows it's stupid. It's just gonna put its foot down on the pedal. Alright, thanks old man. If it leads me anywhere, I'll make sure to give you some nice booze. Oh, that's all I ask, Missy. For now, I should head home and do some research on what? With that, I cautiously leave the area. Once I'm sure I'm not being followed, I'd head home to my apartment. What a morning. I'm already tired out. I take a seat at my desk and pull out my HDA, vacantly staring at the screen. And yet, we go to the exact same. We only have so much money. We can only do so many graphics. I know. Believe me, I know. Let's see. First of all, I should probably take a stab at whatever this robber's motives are. Then, based on what I come up with, I might even be able to track him down without running around like a headless chicken. To begin with, he murdered an entire small gang by himself. It would be helpful if I knew why he did that. Well, but I probably need to go straight to the source to figure that out. Yeah. After that, he must have panicked. He wanted to get out of the slums before anyone caught wind of what he'd done to try to exact revenge on who you killed everybody. This part I can understand. No. Okay, here's the thing. It only makes sense for you to run if you didn't kill literally everybody. Oh, some of their relatives might want revenge. Some of their relatives will probably look around and say, this guy killed 30 men. 30 whole men. Anybody in their right mind was like, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it remotely. I'm moving on, especially in the slums where this stuff doesn't seem to matter. So he targeted Daedalus' Darkest Casino, considering they're the largest organization in the area. It do seem like an obvious target. On the other hand, that also means they have stronger security than anyone else. Wait a minute. This guy was confident enough in himself to rob a casino solo, but not enough to believe he'd be able to take care of any vengeful comrades? It feels a little off. Yeah! Look who's catching up to the finish line, everybody. Well, whatever. My job is just to find and capture the guy. I'm not some detective from an old kind. How do you know they're the same guy? Anyway, if the thief is trying to escape from the slums with 30 million credits, he's probably planning on moving towards the center of Echo Tokyo, where the slum rats don't dare venture. But then he'd have to deal with, never mind. I lean back against my chair and stare up at the ceiling. I should contact Red and Blue. They'll be able to hook me up with a list of recent real estate sales. Or just, hey, did he have any artifacts that were particularly rare and valuable? Let's look and see what's been sold or auctioned off so that we can figure out if there was any connection there. The real estate sales aren't going to tell you anything. Ooh, I bought an expensive house. Isn't a sign of a criminal mastermind. I'm just saying. But so I quickly send them a message while I wait for them. I want to take one long ass nap. I walk over to the bed and let myself fall atop the mattress. I'm so mentally exhausted that I instantly begin to drift off to sleep, even as my HDA indicates that I've already received a reply. A few hours later, I wake up to the annoying ringtone of an incoming call. I roll over and accept it, yawning as I do so. Hello? Hi, Shizume. I have that real estate information for you. Am I interrupting anything? No. Oh, no. I was just taking a nap. I'll get back to work as soon as I have the data. Okay, I'll take care of that right now. Just make sure you don't share this information with anyone else. We'll all be in big trouble if it gets out that our connections go that deep. Understand? I mean, it's not any deeper than a probate court. Guy. Okay, so whoever wrote this is why I appreciate the Jisei Murder Mystery series. If you're playing this and you like this series for some reason, go pick up the Jisei Murder Mystery series. It's actually a well-written mystery by an intelligent person. Who actually researches and thinks about what they put on paper. Understand? Like, our connections go so deep. It's literally goes so deep as public record. Yeah, I'll delete them when I'm done, just in case. Good, talk to you later. Call in that I immediately receive a data transfer request. I accept it before getting up to make some lunch. Somehow I feel like this day is only going to get even busier. Might as well fill my stomach while I have the time. I place a bowl of ramen, of course, on the table before opening up the real estate file. I simultaneously eat and read over the spreadsheets, keeping an eye out for anything that sticks out. Wow, there's a surprising amount of sales over the last month. Where do people get these credits? Well, it's easier than you think. None of these names really stick out to me. But I don't want to have to look into every single one of them individually. Oh right, I should probably exclude results from properties he wouldn't have been able to afford. It's possible that he has had more credits saved or stolen from elsewhere, but this is a good starting point, I think. So she's literally just looking at a spreadsheet for quote-unquote suspicious names. Evil McMurderson, I guess. Okay, and now I'm left with 25 results. That's more reasonable. I can probably ignore any of the houses under female-sounding names for now and focus on scoping out the neighborhoods the other places are in. One last big noisy slurp of noodles before drinking the remaining ramen broth. Time to get to work. The streets are a lot cleaner than I'm used to. There's not a single scrap of garbage to be seen anywhere, and there's no graffiti on any of the buildings. Okay. This is literally just the outside of your apartment reused, but fine. There aren't any homeless people sleeping on the doorsteps or alleyways. The homes, apartments, and businesses are all well maintained and properly functioning. A couple of children and the elderly walk about the street without any shadow of fear on their faces. Like I stepped right into an alternate world. This is crazy. I have to wonder if any of these people even know how dangerous it is in the slums. I mean, that would go so much farther if it wasn't this game. The very peacefulness of it is almost unsettling, as if it's highlighting everything that's wrong with my own home, following the sort of life none of us born in the lower sections will ever touch. Unless we're willing to pull a huge robbery and are lucky enough to get away with it, of course. But today, it's my job to ensure that doesn't happen. Gross. I'm so jealous it hurts. Well, I wouldn't be cut out for a life of sitting around doing nothing all day. either. But the security of the people here feel must be awfully nice. Awfully nice. We're just gonna ignore the irony there, the mind-breaking irony, and move on. Shaking my head, I continue down the street. Before long, I reached the first neighborhood. Coincidentally, 2 of the houses on my list are located here. Should I try and get a peek inside, or maybe just knock on the doors? I'm not giving enough time to mull it over, however. Suddenly, a woman jogs over to me, interrupting my train of thought. Hi there. Hello. You look a bit confused. You need help with something? This could be a good opportunity, actually. Oh yes, my friend's supposed to live in this area, but I forgot his exact house number. I'm feeling a little scatterbrained today. Who's your friend? Maybe I know him. Well, he moved in recently, short brown hair, around 6 feet tall, has scars on his arm, and may or may not give off the very slight sketchy vibe. The woman appears surprised, but then smiles and giggles. Do you mean KG Light? He certainly does stick out on our little street. Yeah, exactly. KG. His home is right over there. The woman points to one of the houses with a smile. Thank you so much. No problem. Have a nice day. Alright, you too. Is anyone here so polite? I head across the street and start up to the porch as to what is hopefully my target space. Behind me, the friendly woman jogs away. I take a moment to gather all my lingering courage, thinking over what the best persona to wear will be if he actually answers, and then knock on the door. My heart is hammering in my chest. Kind of hurts. I wait and wait, all sorts of awful visions of what would happen if I make mistakes flashing through my mind. But even after nearly 2 minutes pass, there's no answer. I should probably try again, just in case he didn't hear me the first time. Even though I ring the doorbell, there's no response, nor do I notice any movement from the windows. I guess I only have one choice left then. It's time to break in. Whip out my HDA plug. I whip out my HDA, plug the wired adapter into the port under the front door security lock, booting up my hacking tool. Before I can get anywhere with my plan, however, the locked display screen begins flashing and a message pops up: threat detected, entry lockdown. Oh, damn it. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Oh, Shizume. My panic, I pulled my shirt up over my face and jump away from the door. Pray my visage hasn't been caught on video. I peer in each direction, hoping my next course of action will present itself to me. Damn it all. I allow my body to move on instinct alone. I end up diving behind a nearby dumpster that's particularly hidden between an apartment building and an office. Thankfully, no one seems to be watching me. This is bad. I wipe the stress sweat from my brow and close my eyes, trying to calm down. What am I supposed to do now? Should I head back to the drawing board? Curl my legs in towards my chest, holding them in place with my arms, and rest my head upon my knees, facing the main drag. Wait a second. Is that a man running down the street towards the home I just tried to break into? Is that the KG guy? Sure enough, the man reaches the doorstep and appears to turn off the locked alarm before stepping inside the house. No way. I guess the situation is still salvageable. It's probably too suspicious to go up there and knock on his door now, or dangerous in the worst case scenario that my face was caught on camera. But I can stake him out for a while. Oh, and I should make sure to write down this address for my report to Red and Blue before I forget. Once I'm done that, once I've done that, either would be correct here. I carefully reposition myself so I have a better view of the entrance while ensuring I won't be easily spotted. It takes a few minutes, but the man I presume is KG Light comes back out of the house and begins walking back down the street. He must have been checking that nothing went missing, I guess. Anyway, this is a great opportunity. I should tell him. If I'm lucky, I might be able to approach him in a more natural setting. And so I do. I carefully creep down the street, checking around every corner before advancing while ensuring I haven't lost sight of my target. Then I'm going all the way back towards the slums, stopping somewhere near the board. Did he really run from the slums to his house just because the alarm went off? The man casually gets in line outside of what appears to be a fairly popular club. I'm glad he didn't notice me on the way here. I'm pretty curious about why he's stopping at a club when he should be trying to keep a low profile, but I don't really have time to think about it right now. In any case, I need to decide what to do from here on out. This is a great opportunity to move things in my favor and finish this case off quickly. I just can't pass it up. Yes, let's do something really stupid like lure the target into an alleyway. He killed 30 men, but I have a knife. This chick, man. mean, both of them are pretty terrible answers, but we're gonna go with the one that keeps us in public. I should naturally integrate myself into the situation. He won't suspect a thing, and I'll just bide my time until he lets his guard down, and then I'll strike. I clear my throat, fix my hair and clothing, and walk along the main street towards the club. Thankfully, no one else joins the lineup in the minute it takes me to reach it, so I end up standing directly behind my target. Before I can say anything, the line moves up a person. There are still a good 10 people ahead of us, however. Take a silent but deep breath before opening my mouth. Look at this generic motherfucker. I swear these two were made for a fantasy game, and AJ Tilly was just like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Let's just shove them right into this and hope for the best. In fact, I think that's what happened here. The background art is probably the only things that were specifically made for this game. Every other character could fit into any other AJ Tilly game. We got the fantasy characters here. Red and blue look like, red looks like she could fit into just your modern day idiotic game. Blue looks like a fantasy character. Dayless dark, modern. Everybody else fantasy. So, I mean, seriously. Come on. Sure is busy for this time of day, huh? Must be quite the party. The man in front of me swings around, surprised, but quickly exchanges smirks with me. That's what we're here to find out, isn't it, miss? Shizume. Shizume, huh? I'm Keiji. We smile at each other, and I can sense something fake, almost artificial behind Keiji's eyes. I show almost down my spine, but I do my best to mask it. Oh, so these are the eyes of a man who's capable of killing an entire gang of his own. Frightening. You must be new to the area, huh? What makes you say that? People in this area are awfully polite, but you speak so casually. But that would show that you're new to the area too. Just why am I still trying to apply logic to this? Or so I think anyway. If I'm wrong, I'll just end up blowing my cover. You caught me. The line begins to move steadily up, distracting us from our conversation. Club dance and dance. Eventually, I end up inside of the club, following closely behind Keiji. Considering that he motions to a private booth, he doesn't seem to mind my company. So, who sent you? What do you mean? You're not from around here either, and you tried to break into my home. I'm guessing you're from the slums too. Shit, I should have changed before I approached him. Leave a like! We're ending it here. I can't take any more stupidity. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the series so far. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And VNStar.com is VNStar.com. Holy crap, this is stupid. Like, I knew it was going to be stupid. But this is stupid. This is stupid. Oh my good lord. I can't, I'm going to need a second. Y'all give me a second and we'll continue after that.